Hi Vidi, welcome back to Tampredicts. Yes, today I am filming it here, and I get today somebody is coming back to tell you how much you mean to them and how much they've missed you and how much they want to be with you. So let's start with the messages, spirit guides. Please give me a few messages. I've got the zodiac signs cards here, so just let's start with the reading. Yes, please do subscribe to my channel. If you're new to my channel, please do subscribe. And also, if you want to take my membership, people asked how to take the membership. There's a join button there. If you press the join button, you will know about my memberships, and you will get a special video every month at the beginning of each month. Yeah, so let's see what are the messages. Sorry, I'm filming here after a long time, so just getting it right. The Emperor, yeah, person who did not move. This is a person who's coming back. Authority, independent, wants their own way, wanted their own way. The Emperor, pretty much. Number 4 is important. There could be Mayborn, which is a Taurian, okay, so a lot of Taurian energy, Aries energy, more like a Taurian energy, difficult person, does not want to move, does not want to budge, but they are coming to tell you that they miss you, they have feelings for you, and they want to end the silence with you. This Emperor is getting up from the seat, is pretty much tamed, pretty much adjusting right now, and understanding that yes, they also need to do something. You cannot run the relationship all the time. So this Emperor is getting up from their throne, a throne or a pedestal where you put them there, okay? It's not that they just were born on that pedestal. They might think they were like born with a silver spoon, or it was always their way or the highway. People had to listen to them, but this Emperor is actually has feelings for you. It's difficult for them to admit it because that's the Emperor, but yes, I told you coming back. Look at this Page of Swords. Page of Swords, you could be an air sign, you could be dealing with an air sign, okay? Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. I definitely feel this person is looking back, okay? Looking back, getting ready or what to do. They wanted to move forward, but but look at the head, it's the neck is looking, tilting and going, looking back. They try to move on. This person cannot move on. That's another thing I get. The past is haunting them. You are haunting them. You're on their mind. Swords is always quick to react, okay? Thinking, and it's always I think, what is I feel. So this is somebody in their head. You're sitting on their head. They were sitting on a throne, but you are on their mind. It is they're just thinking about you. Things are playing, in a lot of things are in their mind, playing out what to do, replaying stuff, okay? Old memories, replaying. I'm getting like a record. Yeah, they're thinking. This person, look at this. When you guys started, like look at the Emperor, wise now, a different person, and the Page could have been, like a player or stubborn, or just wanting options or my way, and they could be hiding feelings, so they weren't very comfortable about talking about their feelings. But this person is coming back. I just saw 333. So 333 could be important. 369 as numbers could be important. Look at this Ace of Cups. They have love for you. Deep hidden feelings. Deep hidden feelings are going to flow. Okay. Look at this person. Does this look like a person who's going to talk about their feelings? It's kind of dark. It's not really sunny. So maybe that's why it's looking dark here. But anyway, so Mayborn, W, water, Ace of Cups, full of love for you. You're full of life, they love that, they miss your voice. I mean, you kind of bring a lot of energy. Like they were like, not really talkative, or maybe not really open. They don't open up too easily to people, and you're the one who managed to get things out of them. Otherwise they were comfortable with you. I mean, lively, totally opposite of them. You really brought that energy into any room you entered, or energy into their life. Their life could have been boring, or they could have not been very stable. They could have always been experimentative, or always believing in options. But when you enter their life, they didn't recognize your true love, but they recognize that they want to be with you. This is a fire sign. You're a fire sign, they're a fire sign. This is thinking about you future, wanting to make a move. What is their next move? So they're wanting to make a move. Page of Wands. See, young again, it's like they miss the times they had with you, and they kind of feel old without you, if that makes sense. You would understand, because you're in this situation, like there's so much life, there's so much, you're very lively, a lot of energy, and like an air sign, like a butterfly fluttering, like a very social butterfly, and they are kind of opposite, and they don't like making friends. So this is somebody who wants to, really come back, because their life is so boring without you. That could be another, story that I'm getting, or another situation in your life that they're very they're bored without you. Sorry, I'm just keeping my phone here, it will ring otherwise. Just putting it on silent. Yeah, so that boring energy, or you showed them what love is, you showed them what true love is, and this person is missing you like crazy. They're missing so much in life because you're not there, and they're realizing it. It's like they have to come back. They want to come back. They want to make things work. Yeah, look at this. You're like, not unless I'm not going to let you back in my life from the front door or the back door or from the windows, unless I know that you really value what we have, or value this relationship, or value me. So you've changed. You're like almost like a king and queen. If you see the emperor, I see you as the empress here. Not just the queen of pentacles. You're like, I've got the throne, you've got the throne. I know my value. At that time, probably you didn't have boundaries. You didn't understand, how to create boundaries, or, how not to just chase, or not just keep giving in the relationship, because it's a habit with them. They took it as routine. They were okay about it. So you're not okay about it. You're like, this, it can't happen like this. Yeah, again, look at this. Knight of Wands, all young energy, they're like, hey, I want to be with this person. They make me feel so good, and they want to come back. So it's almost like jumping into action. This emperor is jumping into action. If you look at this tarot card, that the energy is though stable, mature, but it's like, I don't want to do much. I'm going to be here. I'm on the pedestal. You put me on a pedestal. How do you want me to just, come down from my throne? But you've got the throne here. Look at your power here now. It's equal, it's equal. There's no power struggle. It's equal. You're like, you have to balance it, equal power, equal understanding. It has to be fair. Equal love for each other. Look at this, Queen of Love. Queen of Cups. I just said love. Yes, you want them to understand your worth, because you have so much love to give in your heart. Unconditional love. Maybe they recognize your true love. You're also reminiscing, It's not that you cruel, and you're like, no, they did this to me, and I'll be bad to the whole world. When you have a bad experience, it's natural that you're like, oh, all men are like that, all women are like that. You start labeling, but you want somebody to know your worth, to understand your worth, and you wanted them to understand you, how much love you had for them, unconditional. There were no games that you were playing. Maybe this person was playing games with you, but you're like, I was always clear-hearted, genuine. There was pure love for you, and you're sitting there, both tarot cards, you have the throne there. So you're full of love. You have so much love for them. But this equation wasn't sitting right. I mean, you didn't accept the situation or this equation at one point of time. Or, it took time for them. It took time for them to understand that, yes, they love you, and they have feelings, and they got to quickly do something about it. Otherwise, they're going to lose you quickly, and you're going to quickly find someone, or you're going to find someone. They're also scared, to approach you. They don't know how to approach you. They're worried that how will you react, or will you accept them back? Is it too late? So all those things. I've kept the cards here, okay? So I'm just looking at the cards and seeing what all I can get. Yeah, King of Pentacles. Again, see, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. You ready to they're ready to show you that, yes, I love you, and you are my queen, king, or you're very important in my life, and I have feelings for you. I'd hidden those feelings for you, but I cannot do it anymore. Thinking about each other, both of you can make each other a better person. There's so much to give. You're different, they're different. You can learn from each other. It it can be a beautiful relationship. I don't know what happened to it, but yeah, because your situations will be different. It's a general reading. I hope it feels like a personal reading. Yeah. Spirit guides, please give me some messages. Yeah, a lot of cards here. Cords. I was going to say cords. They got to cut a lot of cords in their life, you know. I'm not saying when I say this, you know, it's not that everybody is dealing with the player. You know, you could have felt that they cheated or insecurity or whatever, you know, third party situation, options otherwise. You became an option. They were more interested in, you know, other things like job or, you know, which is not bad, but you know, they got you in the relationship, they led you on, and you're like, when everything was going right, suddenly you say that, oh, my money matters are not fine, oh, this is wrong in my family, you know, everything then, you know, became a responsibility or a problem when everything is going fine. So you kind of felt cheated. Spirit guides, please give me a few messages. Let's see. Oh, look at this. There is no one else. What did I say? Options. And here it is. Flying cards are saying, there is no one else. Oh, so they're going to come and tell you, this is what you mean. You're number one. You're number one in my life. It's like, you know, they'll say, hey, take the throne. I don't need it. You're the one who should be on this throne. Oh, so it's realization also, because they come back to tell you that they can't do without you, you know. You added so much, you know, in their life, so much value. You maybe changed them as a person. Maybe when you left, they realized your value, you know, changed as a person. Look at this. Air sign fell out of my hand. Air sign. So you could be dealing with an air sign. You could be an air sign. Air is also communication. It's thinking. Spirit guides. Let's see. Here you have air and water. You could be an air and water combination, air or water combo, or there could be air. You could be water. A lot of water in the charts. Water is also emotions. Like I said, feel. So you've got air. You've got water. You both love each other. Especially you had unconditional love for them always. They might have just, you know, come in the relationship, gone out, become different, hot, cold, major roller coaster ride. See, fear of rejection. They are fearing this, that if they come and talk to you nicely, or if they try to, you know, say something, or wanting to win you back, they have to be careful, because you know, if they use the wrong words, you might just reject them. So they have this fear of rejection. Look at this. You feel like home. And I'll just pick up the card, because my tampredicts cards are here. And this is, I'm just going to pick up the pile. Here it is, the first card. You feel like home. They miss you. Their home is empty. I mean, their heart is empty without you. Their home is empty. Their heart is empty. They miss you. Everything is there, you know. Only you are not there. Everything is there. Same way, you know. They're like, what's happening? Because I never felt this way, you know. I was okay without them. But now they're feeling that emptiness. They're feeling that pain without you. Let's see, spirit guides. Please give us more messages. Yes, I'm happy with you. Maybe at some point of time they would have said, hey, I'm not happy with you, you know, why are you there? Or, you know, no, let's take a break. Or, you know, we fight too much, I'm not happy. I mean, it's kind of saying that they're not really, you know, trying to, not in as many words, maybe their actions, maybe they started calling less or something. They're like, hey, I'm not happy with you. You know, and you're like, you're not happy with me. Why do you want me back, you know? It's okay, go. But this is how they feel. Pick up my call. That fear of rejection, that you might not pick up their call. Maybe that's why they're not even calling, because they know they are in wrong. It's not necessarily that lots of years have gone by for a lot of you, or lots of months have gone by. It could be very recent also. I mean, something, then they know they're guilty. That's why they're like, if I call, will this person pick up my call? So they're kind of saying, pick up my call, pick up my call. If they're calling you, they're like, pick up my call, I'm calling you. Will they, you know, pick up the call? Will they talk to me? Can I explain it to them? So they're worrying about it. Don't give up on us. How beautiful. Don't give up on us, okay? So they do want a chance. They don't want to give up. That's why they're coming back, you know. That's why they want to come back and speak to you. I keep seeing your pictures. memories, like I said, reminiscing, both of you, especially them, seeing your pictures. All the cards are mixed here, so I don't know. A lot of decks that I have are mixed here. You mean the world to me, okay? Great. True love, I told you, this is about true love, guys. I mean, they feel it now. They realize it. You always had true love for them, but this is, they've realized what true love is, what unconditional love is. I will never break your heart. Oh, wow. This is so emotional. This is turning to be so emotional. This person really, really realizes now that they love you. Look at this reunion. I'm thinking about you. Wow. It's not that all cards are like this. So we are getting the right cards. See, you went away. It could be for both of you. You know, when they come back, you're going to be like, see, you went away. You know, why should I say sorry? Or you went away. If you want to come back, you need to decide. I mean, are you serious? And they could have said, oh, you know, they'll try to make an excuse. Oh, you went away. I feel this card is for both of you. You went away. Oh, but I was always there. You only did not ever call me. You could say that, or you could have said that. Typing a message. So they're typing a message. A lot of times they would have typed a message. You would have, you know, seen them just doing something. You could have seen the green thing, but they, you know, they delete it. So maybe they're right now typing a message. So believe it. They're typing a message. They're typing your, name, like just like whatever your name is to call you. They're looking for your number. They have your number. It means like they're scrolling where all the numbers. Either it's a WhatsApp call. They're typing a message. I can see typing. You know, when you have somebody on WhatsApp just typing. I don't use much other things like Telegram, Snapchat. I don't know much, but somewhere where you can tell, you know, they're either seeing your pictures or they like something, or you know, who viewed your pictures, something like that. You know, you'll get the hint that they're typing a message. I'm addicted to you. Yeah, finally, they realize that. You're my twin flame. You know, roller coaster ride I normally use when there's a twin flame. You could be dealing with a twin flame connection, okay? That's another thing that I get. I need 1 or 2 more messages. I cannot close the reading. I was going to pick up the zodiac signs, but I still feel there are 1 or 2 messages for you guys. Let's do 3 messages because I saw 333 on the counter at that time. Trust me. Okay, trust me. So they say, trust me. Maybe they're back for good. I miss you too. Okay. They miss you. I told you they miss you. I will call you. Here's the call. The call is important. That's why we got the call. That's why probably 3 more cards I had to take. So now let's take, I want to do 7 number. I've been getting 7 or 8, but yeah, let's do 7 number. Spirit guides, please give me 7 zodiac signs. You've got Cancer. We already had water, so water sign. You've got Leo, fire, the throne, see? Oh, sorry, the crown. Look at the crown. Where's the roar of the lion? 2. Libra, air sign, the balance. The couple picture there, balance. I feel you could be saying, what happened? I feel you could be saying heaven, the word heaven quite a lot, or they say heaven. For heaven's sake, or something to do with heaven, you know, the word. You've got Aquarius again, the air sign. You've got Gemini, air signs. I told you we got air and water quite a bit. Gemini, air signs. Air sign, 3, 4, 5. Taurus, I said Taurus when we got the Emperor. Here's your earth sign. Today I've done a long reading, I suddenly realized. Aries. I think I said Aries and Taurus when I picked up the Emperor card. Do rewind and listen to it. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Also, I've been trying to do little shorts for you, you know, anytime that you can see the message. If you keep seeing them, just raises your vibration, just makes you feel good, okay? Remember, please don't don't keep doing spells. If you think this is not working, just relax, okay? maybe that person is not supposed to be in your life. So don't go crazy, don't go obsessive, don't chase. That's the worst energy to be in, okay? That doesn't do you good. That's really bad for you, okay? If you're detached, if you are really strong, if you have a beautiful energy, that's what you are sending across to other people and to the universe, and that's what they're going to pick up. If they pick up your needy energy, it's not right, okay? So yeah, you can see shorts, just to raise your vibrations. And if you get a message there, it'll be great. And if you get a phone call, message, and your lover back, awesome. But yes, when the right person will enter your life, okay? So take care, guys, and I'll be back in another reading. Bye.